Hello YouTube, this is Jason aka BitJunky. I hope this video finds you doing well. Am I still allowed to call myself BitJunky? I don't even think I've spoken to you guys since 2018 began. I've been on a hiatus or something, I don't know. Seriously though, I'm not dead. I'm still alive. Jim's not dead. He's still alive too. I think he's buying Microsoft or something. Since the track closed, he's been really busy buying up everything in sight business wise. So, he's got his hands full, and I've been doing my thing as well. We'll talk about crypto today too. Just to see what's going on. And for some of you that missed me, a lot of you just have been trolling me, but some of you that missed me, I'm sorry it took me so long to make another video. It's been crazy. I've been gallivanting the globe, doing other things that make money. See, I don't work a 9 to 5, so as much as I love what we were doing in crypto, I was investing in it and it was paying a yield back and everything. But once that wasn't really putting out anything, you still got to make money, right? And we don't have any programs that we're in right now. I'm still in the Mint Builder. I got a new coin, I think it was like 2 days ago. I'm still invested in that, but none of you guys really jumped into that. So there's not really a lot to talk about on the channel. I mean, we could talk about cryptos and what's going on with them. A lot of you have asked what's going on with me specifically. Now, I'm in real estate. So I own several properties. I have a rental portfolio, and we do new construction, and there's a lot of stuff. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I do. And I've been really busy. And right now, I'm raising money for me and my investors. We're buying apartment buildings, and that's throughout the U.S. And I have some international real estate ventures that I'm dealing with. I'm actually going to South America on Tuesday of next week. So I've been traveling nonstop all this year. And since we don't really have any platforms active, then we don't really have anything to talk about too much. And a lot of you weren't really interested in the trading aspects. I mean, there's, one or two of you here and there, but for the most part, the stuff that I was doing at the last time I spoke to you guys is a very small percentage of you that were even interested in that. So it's made it easier. It's not really right, but it's made it easier to not make any videos and just do what I've been doing, because I'm hustling and bustling all over the place. Right. So, but let's take a look at Bitcoin and let's talk about crypto and where crypto is, because I take my kids to the bus stop in the morning. If you're watching this, Earl, shout out to you. And me and Earl speak a lot, and he's really big into crypto, and he didn't know about the channel, but one day we started talking, and he said, hey man, I noticed you had that Bitcoin t-shirt on. And yes, I was rocking a Bitcoin t-shirt that day. So that sparked a conversation, and he's in real estate. So we've actually, kind of linked up on some things in real estate, and we talk currencies all the time. And I keep telling him, man, I'm going to make a video. I'm going to make a video. And this is like 8 o'clock in the morning as I put my kids on the bus, and then I get home and my day gets going and I never get back to making a video. Right. So, but we were talking about the state of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And just this morning, I mean, I came to the conclusion that, Bitcoin as a whole and cryptocurrencies in general, it's a big roller coaster, right? If you're living this thing. But it was just November that I started this channel, right? It feels like a millennium, but that was like, what is that, 5-6 months ago? It feels like years, but it's only been 6 months. And that's crypto moves so quickly that a week feels like a month. And so Bitcoin and crypto in general picked a fight with the biggest boys on the block, banks and government. Bitcoin is set to disrupt banks and government. There's no bigger bully on the block that you can pick a fight with than those two. They're fully funded, and they have reasons for Bitcoin not to succeed, or their version of Bitcoin or cryptocurrency to succeed. So the resistance level on all levels, you talk about corporate espionage and all that kind of stuff that you see in movies, but some of that stuff is real. There's undermining tactics involved in sabotaging the success of Bitcoin. Now, me personally, I think that the fundamentals support Bitcoin and a cryptocurrency. There's billions of people on our planet that there's a use case for a decentralized, standardized currency. And I think in the end, there's no level of government or control that's going to snuff that out. Now, that's just my opinion, but that's why I'm long on Bitcoin. So I have Bitcoin. I'm still holding Bitcoin. I'm not doing a lot of investing in Bitcoin based products right now. You know, I still have the mining contracts that we had. I'm still holding the Bitcoin that I've secured over the last half a year, and I'm just holding what I have, and I'm not really investing in too much. The space is just, it's wrought with peril all over the place, danger zone all over the place. Okay, but I'll tell you, it's so bad that I've checked out on Bitcoin. Like as far as from the investing side, I'm just kind of holding it, letting it happen. That I didn't even know what my trading software was called. I had to Google Bitcoin trading software. I pay for this every month, but I forgot the name of it because I haven't even looked at the chart. So we're gonna look at the chart now, and I didn't look at it before. I'm looking at it right now. Okay, so I didn't do a preliminary on this. Let me see. Let's get this off my screen because I don't like my screen cluttered. All right, so I think we talked about top-down analysis, right? So whenever you're looking at Bitcoin price, start from the top. So let's get a big gauge of it. All right, so I mean, you know, all the complaining and talking and the doom and gloom about Bitcoin, it's still here. And okay, so this is, what is this? This is April, and we're at 8,000. If we scroll back to April last year, Bitcoin was $1,300. I mean, that's sixfold. We're up 600%. Just to keep things into perspective, right? It's still going up like it's always done. It's just, it's been ugly for the last 6 months. There's been a lot of turmoil, right? So, all right, let's see if we can get some, I don't know, some perspective on this chart. All right, so here's that low that we were following. I know when we did the first couple of videos, we were kind of tracking this low. And as we look at the low, let's see if I can get a Fibonacci on here. If you look at it, we're still, because that when it hit that low point and then it went up and made this high, and this was what, around in mid-February. We've basically been in that zone ever since. It's been meandering around, and but the low has stayed intact, and it looks like right now we've let's get a trend line on this thing. Let's see if we can determine a current market direction. So this is the most recent swing high. A little rusty. All right. And then for the swing low. Okay, so looking at a weekly chart, the current direction is down. However, this isn't exactly right. Let's get this accurate. Okay, so the direction, the polarity is down. However, we're still within the channel that was created from the first week of February to the, you know, basically third week of February. That we're still within that range. So it's kind of just meandering around. And typically whenever you get this kind of compressed price action, when you have a price breaks out of it, it's a dramatic fall or rise, like it shoots up or down. And we didn't really get that here because this support level here kind of held up. And this area right here we know is a 78% retracement of this move up. So, you know, I wouldn't necessarily buy it right here personally because the direction is down, and I like to buy with the market polarity just on a retracement, if that makes any sense. But, you know, well, I wouldn't buy it off of the weekly chart. We don't trade off a weekly chart. I trade off a daily chart. So the daily chart could be telling me something completely different, and there would be entries on that chart. But if you're looking specifically at the weekly chart, the direction is down. We're in a channel, and price is just kind of going sideways is what you see there. All right, so if we go down to a daily chart, let's get those lines off here just to clean things up a little bit. Oops. All right, so this is more of the same. You see price holding Man, that's annoying. You see price holding this level, you know, day after day. It just doesn't go beneath this level here, which is in the mid 6,000s. And then we had a breakout to the upside. I mean, I could draw the trend line, but the last trend line break on this chart was to the upside. So the daily direction is up. And the last break, if you were going to put a fib on it, I'd probably use this one. Well, not probably, it's very objective. I would use that one. And it never even retraced back down to 61 or 78. So you could see kind of like a bounce here back down, and then you could get a bounce in this area back up, and more of the same. It's just meandering around. So there seems to be, I've read a lot of stuff about Bitcoin's price and the manipulation and things like that over the last couple of weeks. And who knows how much of it is true or not. But I mean, Bitcoin's volume is so low that it is something that probably can be manipulated with large enough players, especially with future contracts and things like that, that don't require you to settle in Bitcoin. You're just, you know, betting on future value. So there's a lot of things that can affect the price. I just think it's an all-out attack and war on cryptos out there from a lot of different areas. And it's hard to fundamentally, or not, maybe not fundamentally, but to day trade it or to pick any of these things that are attached to it as good investments, because there's a lot of disdain for Bitcoin from high level players, you know. So it's just really hard to navigate the space. But my viewpoint on Bitcoin hasn't changed. But you know, like I said, while I'm holding my Bitcoin, I'm choosing not to put some of the investment capital that I have into Bitcoin. Like I said, we're raising money, buying apartment buildings, and doing other multifamily and a couple other different things within the real estate sector. That's kind of where my focus is right now. But I'm still here, still holding, still a fan of Bitcoin, still BitJunky, if you let me call myself that. And I don't know, when more stuff pops up that's interesting, that's in crypto, then maybe we'll talk about it a little bit more. And but my time is very, very slim. I'll be perfectly honest with you. Like I said, I'll be out of the country next week and the following week as well. And when I get back, I have 4 or 5 different projects that I have to tie up. And it's just, there's a lot going on. So I'm still here. I'm still around. I apologize for anybody that sent me a message in the comment section or my Twitter or anything. So I'm one of those people that go all the way in when I'm into something, and I've been consumed with what I've been doing. And, you know, crypto has kind of taken a back seat for a little while. I didn't quit. My views are the same, but, you know, just going to kind of let this thing play out a little bit more. Jim sends his best to all those in the Cryptonite community. You guys, I see you guys still are in there talking cryptos and sharing a bunch of information and just going through everything that's crypto on the daily basis and living it. And I appreciate you guys for that. So I'm around. So I will talk to you soon. And hope you guys had a wonderful last couple months while I was out twiddling my thumbs, not doing anything and not talking to you. And hopefully we'll hear from you a little bit more often sooner. All right, so you guys be good, and I'll talk to you soon.